Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to unlock Jaewoo and see just how well he performs in gameplay. I'll be upgrading him all the way to level 14 and testing his abilities to find out whether he's actually worth investing your resources into. By the end of this video, we'll know if Jaewoo is a great character or just another average addition. So, without wasting any more time, let's unlock him and get started. Now let's look at Jaewoo's abilities. His first perk, K-Pop It, gives extra coins whenever a bubblegum pops, and at level 14 it rewards 16 extra coins. His second perk, G-Stripes, gives a 100% chance to get a bubblegum whenever you pick up a magnet. Finally, Charismatic allows your magnets to pull in nearby power-ups and coin sacks. The gameplay has officially started. For this test, I'm using Jaewoo's own hoverboard, G Tiger, because I think that's the fairest way to test him. Since both the character and the board are designed to work well together, it only makes sense to use them as a combo. At level 20, G Tiger gives you a bubblegum after collecting just 100 coins, which sounds really powerful on paper. Let's see how well this combination performs in actual gameplay. And if you're enjoying the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hype the video. Your support really helps the channel grow. We also unlocked Jaewoo's Starburst outfit, and that's the one we're using for today's gameplay. I actually think it looks really good, but right now we're on Sunrise Boulevard, so the lighting isn't the best to show all the details. Once we reach some brighter areas, you'll be able to see the outfit much more clearly. Let me know what you think about the Starburst outfit in the comments. Do you like this design, or do you prefer Jaewoo's default look? I'm also curious to see what you all think about this combination. Do you think Jaewoo plus G Tiger is more suited for high-score runs, coin farming, or is it just a fun combo that simply exists without really excelling at anything? Right now, it's still too early to judge, so let's keep playing. By the end of the gameplay, we'll have a much better idea of where this combo actually belongs. Let me know your prediction in the comments before the final results. Just like my previous gameplay videos, we'll be playing for around 10 minutes in this test. Even though the final video is shorter, that's only because I'll remove the slower moments and keep the important gameplay so you don't have to wait through unnecessary parts. That way the pacing stays fast, the comparison remains fair, and we still get a clear idea of how well Jaewoo plus G Tiger performs by the end of the run. Also, let me know what kind of video you'd like to see next. Should I start unlocking more hoverboards so we can eventually make videos on every character and every hoverboard in the game? I think it would be really interesting to compare all of them in future videos and find out which combinations are actually the best for different playstyles. Share your ideas in the comments because I read all your suggestions. Okay, so I kept hearing from a lot of players that he isn't one of the strongest characters in the game. Most people don't really recommend using him, so I was honestly curious to see whether that's actually true. Maybe pairing him with a maxed out G Tiger changes everything, or maybe it doesn't. I don't want to judge him too early because a full gameplay test is always better than simply listening to opinions. Until now, I haven't really seen many players using Jaewoo compared to characters like Billy, Yutani, or Tricky. Those characters appear everywhere because people already know how strong they are. Jaewoo, on the other hand, is someone I rarely come across in normal gameplay. That made me even more interested in trying him out because sometimes underrated characters can surprise you once they're paired with the right hoverboard. I hope the developers will give Jaewoo a small buff in a future update. I honestly think every character should have something that makes them worth using instead of only a few being considered the best. I also want to make one thing clear. I didn't unlock Jaewoo because everyone said he's amazing. I unlocked him because I want to test every character in the game and compare them fairly. That way, these videos are based on actual gameplay instead of assumptions. Whether a character is strong or weak, I still want to give them a proper chance before sharing my final opinion. So let's keep the gameplay going with an open mind. Maybe Jaewoo performs exactly the way people say he does, or maybe he'll surprise all of us by the end of this run. That's the whole reason I'm making these comparison videos, to test everything myself instead of blindly following what everyone else thinks. We're now 5 minutes into the gameplay, and so far we've reached a score of around 630,000 while collecting about 850 coins. It's still too early to decide how good this combination really is because we still have half of the run left. Let's keep playing until the end and see whether Jaewoo can finish strong or if the second half tells a completely different story. If you're still watching, comment K-pop so I know you made it this far. I always enjoy reading your comments, and they also help me decide which character or hoverboard I should test next. Maybe your suggestion will end up being the next comparison on the channel, so keep those ideas coming while we continue this gameplay. We're now 6 minutes into the gameplay and we've reached around 820,000 score with about 1,100 coins. The run is still going smoothly, but nothing has really surprised me yet. We still have a few more minutes left, so let's see if Jaewoo can pick up the pace before the gameplay ends. We're now 7 minutes into the run, and we're almost at 1 million score with around 1,350 coins. The progression has been steady, but I'm still waiting for this combination to do something that really stands out. Let's keep going because the final few minutes are usually the most important. We're now 8 minutes into the gameplay, and we've crossed 1.1 million score while collecting almost 1,600 coins. At this stage, I think we already have a decent idea of how this combination performs, but let's finish the remaining time and see where the final results end up. We're now 9 minutes into the run, and we've reached around 1.3 million score with almost 1,800 coins. There's only about a minute left now, so let's finish this test and see whether the final numbers change my opinion about Jaewoo. The gameplay is finally over, and we finished with around 1.4 million score and almost 2,000 coins. Honestly, I don't think this combination is one of the strongest, and personally I wouldn't recommend unlocking Jaewoo if you're only looking for performance. But that's just my experience from this test. Let me know which character, hoverboard, or comparison you'd like to see next because I'm planning to test as many combinations as possible.